Hello, hello, hello! Ribbo here for Caravel Gaming. We're going to be taking our first look at Magic 2014. The game's just come out about an hour ago. Took me about 10 minutes to install and another 10 minutes to redeem my Scavenging Ooze foil, because I'm a bit of a magpie when it comes to stuff like that. But this is our first look at the game. And of course the big addition for Magic 2014, as opposed to other versions, is the option of a sealed deck. But we're gonna play through the campaign and see what it's like. So this is my very first look at it. We're going to be skipping through a few of the tutorials. I don't really need to know how to play Magic, but for those of you who do, I'll explain it as we go along the way. Ooh, so we have lessons, which we're going to skip our way through, just telling us how to cast spells and do sorceries and stuff like that. There's probably an achievement for something, I imagine. But we've got to beat up the lady on the front screen, Chandra Nalar. It's no surprise that Wizards decided to use a buxom babe. And it looks like we shall be playing, well, this deck. All the others are going to be locked. We can randomly pick Firewave as the deck, since it's the only deck to pick. And I've set the computer to the hardest setting, because anything easy will just be a bit too one-sided. So we get to have a look at the deck, and it is just big red monsters and burn pointed to the face by the look of it. Well, we'll keep this hand, it's nothing special, but we have land. I imagine there's going to be a lot of this going on. And our computer opponents have made a 1-1 for 1. Exciting times. And that's all we wrote from our side. So we're going to get beat up. Well, we've got all the land we need now, so let's make our own 1-1 for 3. Fantastic. Thanks a lot for that. Creatures with flying can't be blocked except by creatures with flying. Or reach. I will have one of these many mountains out of my deck. So this is one of the first things you have to do in any game, is go through all the little tutorial tips that pop up and explain the obvious to you. Ragathan Firecat, it's a 4-1. Awkward. He attacks with the old 1-1, and I am gonna take it to the face because I want to be blocking that 4-1 next turn. Well, I'm good at making these mountains. Yeah, I'll be skipping my attack this turn. What a shocker. Drawing all the goods here. I'm gonna get beaten up. Ow. Yeah, I won't be blocking. So now seems a good time to fire off this cone of flame. So it is 1 damage to target creature or player, 2 damage to another target creature or player, and 3 damage to a third target creature or player. Yeah, so we're going to be taking this out. 1 damage to that, 2 damage to that, and 3 damage to her face. That's all she wrote from my side of the board. Oh look, it's a fire elemental, and I'll be making my own the very next turn. It's not a Wizards of the Coast game unless you draw plenty of land. So, there goes Mr. Fire Elemental. He's gonna butt heads next turn. It's getting a bit ropey here. Another 5 to the face. Down to 5 already. I love the way they always do that pre-attack. Oh, not attacking though. Let's thin another land out of our deck. And then play this card. 4 damage to target creature and 2 damage to that creature's controller. And in for 5. Seems the computer's got the exact same draw as we have. And we have drawn a Skargan Firebird. An absolute beast. This one will be. It has Bloodthirst 3. So let's send the boys in. And because we've dealt damage to Chandra this turn, we get the 3 Bloodthirst counters, and it becomes a huge 6/6. My opponent's big pile of 1/1s isn't going to be helping here. And here's my own Firecat. In with the boys. Smart block from the computer there. And you can take 5 to the face if you don't mind. This is where Chandra now untaps and Lava Axes me to kill me. We all know what's going to happen. Oh, 2/2 haste. Whenever an opponent is dealt damage by a red instant or sorcery you control, or by return the Phoenix from the graveyard to hand. Well, not going to help her out here. She needs a burn spell to go with that. Oh, and indeed is attacking, so puts me to 3, and then scoops up her cards. Yeah, and you can have a burn spell to the face, and I shall take this one down. Ribbo wins! And let's see what this does.
I
Do I unlock
underestimated
something?
you. It won't happen again. I could use some help tracking a traitorous planeswalker named Ramaz. Here's a few clues.
Oh, we have a story.
The hives on Chandalar. A death mage on Ravnica. A dragon mage of Dormant. A pendant from Innistrad. An elf shaman of Zendikar. So how about some adventure?
Now you see, I want to play as the big, mean, ugly green creature beating everything up. Not as the token female with large breasts. So we have unlocked Chandra's deck. And now we are going to the plane of Innistrad.
Ramaz gave me a pendant from a plane called Innistrad. The mark on it symbolizes some militant order there. If you can track down its owner, maybe they'll know something about Ramaz. Careful though, nothing's more dangerous than armed zealots.
Select an opponent to duel. Gee, I guess we'll go for the one that's not locked. Beat up some zombies. So our opponent is playing with a predetermined deck. So do I wish to keep a hand of 6 mountains and a torch fiend? How about no? Well, this is not much better, but we can hopefully draw into some of our big guys. Yeah, Goblin Arsonist. Take some of them beats. Fear my 1/1. Could have sworn that said, with great power comes great responsibility, but no, turns out it's not very powerful. Digraph Ghoul, eh? Nasty, my opponent making 2/2s for 1. Looks like I'm going to be on the defensive until I draw something good here. No, I will be skipping my attack. And trading with the Moreland Zombies 2/2, unless he has some trickery up his sleeve. Yes, I will be blocking. Eat Goblin Arsonist, zombie. And another 2/2, but this time for 2 mana instead of for 1 mana. Let's thin out some of this land from my deck. That's a lot of land. This is isn't it a 30 card deck or something, did I say? Or was it 30 cards unlocked? Yeah, 30 cards unlocked, so we got 3, 6, 9, 12. We've got about 20 land. So we'll let them off. We'll take your zombie beats. I'm not a bad player, so we shall skip blocking. And yet another mountain off the top of the deck. You know you're playing a Wizards of the Coast game when all you see is land. dump him out there, why not? And beat up the zombie player for 1. With our 8 land and 3 spells hand, things don't look good. Yeah, I'll let you beat me up. I'm going to save my 4-1 for his huge zombie that's going to turn up any second now. Oh dear, there we go. So he gets his other zombie back, which he'll play out straight afterwards. And I'm going to be in trouble here. He's getting way too much card advantage here, and these lands are just crippling me. Really, wizards? Really? Really? 9 land, 3 spells? Really? Well, this guy is not going to be blocking, but he's got flying, so he can nip in for 1 as well. 9 land, 3 spells. Oh, Magic's never changed in 15 years. That I've been playing it anyway. And of course our opponent is playing with a predetermined order, so he'll be getting perfect draws, I imagine. At the beginning of your upkeep, put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is half the number of zombies you control round down. Yeah, basically I'm dead. So I have to get these 2 zombies off the board, or it's all over. Oh! Wizards, you're just so kind to me with land number 10. This is a joke. I'm gonna rage quit. We were gonna do this for a couple of hours. There's no way I can play this for a couple of hours. This is just ridiculous. 10 land, give me a break. Did I mention the 10 land? Oh god. Oh, yeah. Whatever. This is where he plays a nightmare now. He's going to tap 6 and play a nightmare. Yeah, I'm not going to be blocking with any of my mountains anytime soon. This is a disgrace. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Oh my god. Oh. What is this? Not even Kai Buddha could win with this hand. This is ridiculous. Is this some kind of joke? Is this meant to be funny? Yeah? Fantastic. What are you going to do with your 7 mana now? What are you going to do with your 7 mana? I just want to see what's coming up in the next game, because this is ridiculous. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Come on, another mountain off the top. Just forget. Oh, only a 4/5. Only a 4/5. Oh! Land number 12. To my 3 spells. Oh, Christ on a bike. This is all skill. Whatever, wizards. You're the best. Now it's going to make this big thing about how I've lost and I'm a really bad player and maybe I should have watched a tutorial. You know, if you'd watched a tutorial, you'd have not have got your ass beat like this. Shockingly, I failed with my 12 land and a couple of 1-1s. Clearly, I should be going into the deck manager here. Oh wait, yeah, I can only play this deck. Fantastic. So somehow, I now have to win with this deck. $25 land. 25 land and what, 30 spells or something? Ugh. Yeah, I think we could probably thin this all the way down to 21, considering we've got a couple of those 3 drops. It's always risky to go down to 21. But we can carry on playing the game until we draw our 3 land. But that was ridiculous. I mean, that was just a disgrace. Yeah. The deck cannot have fewer than 60 cards. In other words, you're stuck with 25 land. That's what you're saying. This is what you're saying, right? Oh, Grim Lavamancers, we like you. We're definitely not playing Final Fortune. Unless you wish to lose the game. I don't think our deck's fast enough to play Sulfuric Vortex either. Ooh, Seismic Assault, that might be a good choice. Flame Break might be a good choice as well for all those zombies. Yeah, we'll have you. Let's see what else we can pick from here. Hostility. Expensive spells. You know what? We're going to put a few of these spells in. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to take a few of these bad spells out. Let's start by yeah, taking this out. Oh yes. No more of these goblin arsonists. You're just terrible. Well, apparently this is a pretty fast deck, but we'd like to actually draw some of these cards at some point. Four Pilgrim's Eyes, not convinced. We're taking this out, a 4-1's just terrible. Oh, please. Yeah, we're getting rid of you as well. I think we're going to up the land count back up by another one. Can't be any worse than some of the cards already in here. Yeah, we'll have you. And why not? A little bit of point removal never hurts anyone. I really don't like Lava Axe, in fact. I think there's a couple of those in this deck, aren't there? Oh, there's two of them. They're so ugly. So ugly. Oh, it's painful having to be forced to play all these bad cards. Yeah, we'll have you. You're a body. You're a schmo. You're a bit expensive, but... And it's a 6/6 for 6 with haste. In you go. I don't think that zombie deck's got much in the way of instants. Right, let's go with this.
Ramaz gave me a pendant from a plane.
Fingers crossed it'll remember all the changes we've made. And I won't get my ass handed to me drawing 3 spells and 12 land this time. Do I wish to keep a 1-lander? No. Here we go. Expensive. And we know our opponent's going to come out firing with their zombie start. But we can burn a zombie. Turn 3. Are you going to play a Digraph Ghoul? I am shocked. So we have drawn our Chandra's Phoenix, which is one of the few ways we have to get a bit of card advantage. This red deck doesn't really do much in the way of card advantage, so we're going to be throwing the Phoenix out, trading it with some zombies and bringing it back and doing it again. No, I won't be blocking. It's a Torch Fiend. We're going to be playing the control deck really here. Trying to keep our life up as high as possible until we get to the big fatties. And we have to get all of his zombies off the board due to that horrible enchantment. It's just going to churn out millions of zombies. This looks like being the play next turn. Maybe not. Next turn's play looks like being Torch Fiend and that Phoenix again, so... No, next play is going to be Fire Elemental. Yep, we're getting these zombies off the board. Shock horror. Chandra's Phoenix, number 2. I think my play has just changed. So now what I'm going to do is trade this second Chandra's Phoenix off. If he does attack, which he does. Then bring back both of the Phoenixes from the graveyard. Now this is X is half the number of zombies you control rounded down. So he only gets a zombie if he has 2 zombies on the playing field. So we're going to point a 1-point burn spell at Chandra. At the Moreland zombie. And we get back both of our Chandra's Phoenix. And let's play one out. Although we probably should have played the Pilgrim's Eye, to be honest. Bit of a mistake there. But doesn't really change anything. Next turn we can play the Pilgrim's Eye, put the land into hand, and then play the other Phoenix. So we get to do an additional 1 point of damage by being able to attack this turn with the Phoenix instead of being able to attack with the Pilgrim's Eye next turn. No zombies for you. Get out of here. And we have drawn Chandra's Spitfire. So we're going to dump out the old Pilgrim's Eye here. Get a mountain. Play it. And drop Phoenix number 2 out. Eat Phoenix, zombie. Oh, you're attacking, eh? Cheeky. Cheeky boy. We're going to be now flying over with these bad boys. 5 points a turn, so the Moorland zombie has 3 turns to kill us. Rotting Legion. So now we're just going to be putting out the old jump blockers every turn. Oh, another disintegrate. Big guy. Really don't care about him making some zombies now. It has to be an amazing turn for the Moorland zombie. Gee, I think I'll be blocking. We are victorious! Turns out Disintegrate is a better card than a 1-1. Eat. Burn to the face. That went a bit better than the last game. And now we have to overcome the Skurdag cultists. Do I wish to keep my one lander? We seem to be getting a bit of a theme going here from doing the no land to all land. Gee, do I wish to keep a one lander? Why, thank you. No, I do not. From one land to 4 land, fantastic. I notice I get the one lander and really expensive spells, and then mulligan into 4 land and the ridiculously cheap spells. Oh, wizards, you're so funny. Ah, so we're playing against Shadowborn Apostle .deck, so there's going to be like 50 of these guys in his deck. So I pretty much have to just keep them off the board, right? Do I have time to wait for a Cone of Flame to build up for 5? I probably do. I can't see him getting... he could get 6 of them out before turn 5. Congrats, you beat me up. 2 more? Yeah, there's one. There's one. And another one. I am shocked by this revelation. Oh, God. I'm going to be overwhelmed by crap 1-1s. This is a disgrace. He's going to untap, make 3 more. Oof, but you can't sacrifice him until the turn after. You just watch. You just watch. He's got 3 cards in hand. There's going to be 3 more of them. Oh no, he's attacking. Yeah, I'll block. I'll block. I'll play your games. Oh. 1. 2 more? This is ridiculous. I'm getting beaten up by Timmy here. I'm going to have to waste my burn. Do I really have 2 more turns here? I'm going to take 8 to the face. I probably do. But let's just take 1 off the board just to make life a little bit easier. Since Cone of Flame only does 3 creatures. Ow. What do we got here? Oh! Did anyone else work that one out? This game is a disgrace. Should be ashamed of itself. Of course you're a 5-drop. Well, now we're going to have to waste a Searing Spear. Shockingly, another Shadowborn Apostle. Clearly this is the greatest deck in... Oh, and no attack! Fantastic! There you go. This is why we put the game on the hardest setting. So that they don't attack. Obviously he felt he was too far ahead. This feels so dirty. This burning 1/1s just feels so disgracefully dirty. I'm gonna have to wash myself. Clean this filth off me. Of wasting perfectly good burn spells on 1/1s. Oh, another Shadowborn Apostle. I'm assuming they're all going to sacrifice and get a Grizzle brand. I mean, that's the only thing I can imagine here. Well, it's Magma Phoenix time. Yeah. Look at those glowing particle effects to show you how good it is. And if somehow it dies, it wipes our opponent's board. Well, he's good at drawing these 1/1s, I'll give him that. But I have 1/1s of my own to rival his greatness. Yeah, I'll send the Phoenix in. Lay these beats down. Yeah, am I gonna block? That's what he's there for, to get a land out my deck and to block a 1/1. Oh, anyone seeing a pattern here? Think we might have won this one now. I don't know, it's just a feeling. Just a feeling, but I'm looking, well, feeling pretty confident and looking pretty good. Suck it, Skirdag cultists, suck it long and suck it hard. Oh, look at this now, eh? Cooking with gas here. Cooking with gas. Bang! What are you gonna do with your 1-1s, eh? What are you gonna do? And he's like, block you big guy? Wonder what he's drawn this turn. What do you think he's drawn? It's ridiculous. Oh dear. I guess you gotta give people an easy win, right? Oh dear, just for a bit of overkill. Creatures. 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 What did we learn? Decks full of 1-1s are terrible. Don't play them. Do I wish to play this matchup again? How about no? And now we have to overcome the angry mob. Card synergy, 1 star. Do I wish to keep a 1-lander? What are you doing to me, wizards? Two land looks a bit ropey. This looks a ropey keep on 2. Especially going first. We need to draw some goods now. And he is also playing red spells. Sumberwald Vigilante. 1-1 for 1. If it attacks and gets blocked, it deals 1 damage to the blocking creature. Oh. This is looking like a dodgy keep now. I'm gonna let him beat me up for 1. This is where he untaps, puts 6 enchantments on it. Like, gives it double strike and +3/+0. We just need the 1 land. Unruly mob. Oh, ropey. Ropey times indeed now. So come on, 2 games ago you were giving me 12 land to 3 spells. All I want is a third land. A third land is all I want here. That's all I want. Not asking for much. Third land. Gather the townsfolk. Yes, you may have some humans. This is not a land. Do you see this? This is a spell. It's got red and 2. Not a land. We want mountains. This is ridiculous. What are you doing to me? Here I am going, oh, I've got this nice little flame to the firebrand for just shooting your guys down. I really don't like wasting a searing spear. One land? Is it that hard? You know, I'm gonna skip on the blocking thing because I haven't drawn a land, so, you know, none of my monsters are out there. He's gotta drop a forecasting cost bomb now, right? That could be a problem. That could very well be problematic. Of course it's not a land. Of course it's not a land. Because after drawing 12 land to 3 spells in a previous game, of course I'm asking too much to expect to draw a third land at some point in this game. My God. I should have said good gravy. Is it ridiculous? Is it hard to expect a nice little selection of land and a nice little selection of spells to cast with it? Oh my God, yes, I am. I'm going to do a 1-point disintegrate on this human. This human's like, what have I done to deserve this? You've just gone and exiled me. I'm just a 1-1. I was hurting nobody. Well, actually, yeah, you were hurting me. I have no idea how I am still on 15 life. But I imagine things are going to get pretty ropey pretty quick. Oh, fantastic. So, this is a card I need to kill this next turn. And I can do that by getting a mountain off the top of my deck. Hallelujah. That's the angels singing up in the heavens, celebrating my third land. Oh, this is beautiful. This is what we played a game for. Creatures. We're going to do a point to you. We are going to do some to you and some to you. And get the hell off my board. Thank you. Cooking with gas now until he taps 6 mana and makes a big fat angel and goes, deal with this. Ooh, no drop. Oh, this is beautiful. I feel like I can actually do things now. Yeah, Pilgrim's Eye, take it. He's not going to last though. Look at all these, see all of these mountains that were not anywhere near the top of my deck. Do you know the other thing? I mean, everyone's got a little bit of OCD about them, but why can't you have given me the same picture art on all of my mountains? I like playing the same mountain in all of my decks. Different artwork on basic land just annoys me. Go on, are you going to play human and kill my 1-1? Of course you are. Of course you are. And just for cheeky rubs, you're going to ping it for 1. Oh no, you're going to ping me for 1 and then ping it for 1. There we go. Thought you were going to do it the other way around here. not a land. Shockingly, because you wouldn't want me to get 5 mana and actually drop some of my fat boys out, would you? How am I going to deal with this 3-1? I mean, can I rely upon this Chandra Spitfire to be around next turn? You know what? You know what? We're going to go with this. You are not going to do something nasty to my 1-3. Oh boy. Oh, 2 to the face. 2 to the face. We are good to go. Yeah, I'm blocking. Still not a 5th land. Fantastic. Just what the doctor ordered here. I can't play the Torch Fiend out because he's just going to die whenever he does anything at all. I really don't like the idea. Oh dear. But I'm going to do it. Of tapping 4 mana and killing a 1-1. That's ridiculous. So it's basically, for 1 mana, you can do 4 damage to target creature, but for an extra 3 mana, you get to deal 2 to the player as well. No, I won't be blocking because I've not drawn my 5th mountain to be able to play any of the particularly fat monsters in my hand. Powerful stuff. Your army of 1-1 for 1 humans might end up taking me down. Thanks for this card right here, Vigilante Justice. Oh! I'm shocked. I'm just... I'd say speechless, but I'm not speechless. Yep, Fire Servant's gonna come out. Because we like his ability. We like to be able to deal 8 damage to a 1-1 human instead of 4 damage. That's what it's all about. No attacks? You're just gonna play your land out there. You're not even gonna bluff you've got a spell. So we're gonna make a 5-4. I feel like such a child playing my spells before attacking. My opponent's got no cards in hand, so there's going to be no trickery from him. My turn! Awesome. I think it might be the Skargan Firebird. Let's see if we can sneak an attack in first. You're gonna double block? Eight, 6/6. Another land. You're a fantastic player. What on earth's in your hand that's... You've not been playing here. Burn at the stake. As an additional cost to casting Burn at the stake, tap any number of untapped creatures you control. Deals damage to target creature or player equal to 3 times the number of creatures tapped this way. So if he had like 3 monsters out at this point in the game, he'd go 9 to your face, and I'd be dead. But luckily, he isn't. I love the fact he's still dead. He's so proud of killing my 4-3. To be fair, you get a lot of that when you're playing Magic Online and other games. You know, when people have lost, they'll attack first. Then they'll point to like a lightning bolt at your head for an additional 3 damage, and then they'll concede. They won't just concede. It's like, I must burn you down to 6, so it feels like less of a moral victory for you. Look, the game was closer, you were at 6. Burn, burn, burn. Concede. So now, we're going to be taking a break after I have beaten up the deck known as Avacyn's Glory. Creature size, 1 star, so more weenies, but it's fast. And there's a lot of card synergy, apparently. I'll be the judge of that, wizards, not you. You don't get to decide whether there's card synergy. Remember, this is a computer-controlled opponent. As the mob retreats, a soldier in gleaming armor stands before you. I know nothing of this, Ramaz, he says, but I know that pendant. Prove your worthiness to bear it, fail, and I will reclaim Avacyn's holy sigil, and cast you to the dogs. I like dogs. I don't mind hanging out with dogs. Do you like dags? Dags? Yeah, you know, dags. Oh, dogs. Yeah, I like dags. Blood Pyre Element. Oh, we got a couple of 5-drops and 2 lands. We'll be drawing a new hand. Knock on wood, more than 2 lands. Billy bonus. Not even going to look at the spells. Not even going to look at these spells that I can actually cast. Doomed Traveller. Like that, is it? Like that. Beating me up with your Doomed Traveller. Champion of the Parish, oh boy. Why did you not play him turn 1? Oh wait, because you're actually not very good at the game. This Champion of the Parish is going to get ridiculous very, very quickly. So he gets a +1/+1 counter every time my opponent plays a human. And if he'd played him on turn 1, he'd have been 3-3 right now. This is disgusting. This could be me getting embarrassed very quickly, unless I draw a burn spell, like, right now. I'm gonna die to like a 15-15 Champion of the Parish. I keep looking at my cards, hoping one of them will turn into a burn spell at some point. You're going to make 3 more humans? Whenever another creature you control dies, plus a +1/+1 counter. So it's basically it's like the reverse Champion of the Parish. So if I block this, he becomes a 2/2. And do I really want to do that? The answer is no. What I really want to do is double block his Champion of the Parish next turn. I like how I don't get the hand of burn when I would really like some burn. Gee, I think I'll be making another Torch Fiend. No, I will skip attacking as I'm getting my arse handed to me on a plate. In, he says, in. I will fall for your combat trick. Ow. 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 Pilgrim's Eye, fantastic. You are the greatest. it's all I can do. This is so embarrassing. Yes, I will have one of these mountains. So next turn the plan is to play this Magma Phoenix and stick it in the way of whatever he's doing and just wipe off his board. This is disgraceful. Yeah, I'm actually gonna block here. Because the Magma Phoenix next turn is gonna clear the board. And I'm a bit worried about my life. Just a bit. Yes, I will be blocking. Bye bye, Magma Phoenix. Kapow! Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control get +1/+1. I think I'm gonna die to a 1/1 flyer. Now, I'm tempted to play the Fire Servant out and pray I draw a burn spell next turn, just to deal double damage. But I'm worried that my Fire Servant will end up trading off with his Gold Knight commander if I do that. And since I'm at 5 life, I have to be a bit aggressive at this point. I'm not gonna lie to you, things look grim. Nips for 1. I'd like to block, but I can't block. Oh, favours! Favours! We have a flyer. The question is, do we swing in for 9 and risk it? Can we risk what he is going to do next turn? Well, let's give our guy haste. Fuck it. The computer's terrible at this game. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. That is what we wanted to see. What you gonna do, Sigismund? Oh, not even gonna beat me up for 1. This is fantastic. I love this game. I'd burn your 1/1 out of the way, but this is just more fun. So there he is. He's at 3. He's thinking, I've got this. I've got this. I'm safe for another turn. I am now a worthy adversary. That was looking a bit ropey. I'm not going to lie to you. I am champion of Innistrad. And a worthy adversary. Why don't you play at Friday Night Magic? Well, that's because I'm earning lots of money playing poker. So we'll skip playing Friday Night Magic for the moment. I have a pin! After removing the cloak pin from Sigismund, you feel you are getting even closer to completing your quest. I like the fact that you kill this poor guy Sigismund, and then you're like a proper scouser. You're like, yeah, and I quite like some of his clothes. I think I'll have some of those. I'll have your boots as well while we're at it. Just his pin, though. Just his pin. Well, the game wants me to head off to Zendikar. And you know what? Maybe we shall do
deadly,
that
even for veteran
on the next
planeswalkers.
video.
But we need to find an elf shaman there, secretive and into some
elf
really
shaman.
creepy magic. He was far too eager to
Into
help
some
me find
really
my
creepy
way,
magic.
so I know he's hiding something. Track him down, find out what he knows, and try to stay alive.
Yeah, that'll be coming on the next video. Until then, this has been Ribbo on behalf of Caravel Gaming, and catch you around for part 2 of this Let's Play.